Hey everyone. It's fun. You can't. I was gonna do this bit where I was gonna come in. Oh, nice to see you there. I didn't notice you. I was just walking my
You're both old
Banburo.
and you're molding, and you talk about taint. You put an uncensored patch over an
He's kind
anime
of
card
cute like
game.
that,
Are you not
actually.
a
He looks
creepy
kind of
old
like
man?
menacing. I'm gonna cart you 6 times. Gonna cart you 6 times in the arena, and people will never let you forget it. Keep tell your friends and family you're the best streamer, but they don't believe me. Thank you. Ah, yeah. It is cold in here. I had to put a sweatshirt on. I get cold. Put him in the duck bag and wear it on. Just have him on the whole time, looking over my shoulder. Where the hell did I put that thing? I have it somewhere. I don't know where he is though. Someone is drinking a bunch of my wine? That was Owen. He drank all my wine. He drank some of it. How do you know he drank my wine? Very suspicious. I'll wear a hoodie but not pants. I am wearing tights again. They're just so comfortable. You know? Oh, VOD Squad? Oh, yeah. He drank all my wine, ate all my pizza, and he did not break me into my car. Which, I mean, there's one thing you should do. You were supposed to break me into my car. We got the same sweatshirt on. You see it? Me and Maldy. I'm looking a little bit more jaundiced than Maldy. So, allegedly, Chicho may have been staying in an illegal enclosure. And some work has to be done to appease the Italian government. So I don't know how that's going to work out. I don't know if there's going to be a Chicho Jr. I might, if I could figure out the internet, I might go to Sicily over the summer. There's a pretty good chance. It'd be nice to go. You know? How illegal? Well, you're supposed to tell the government if you're building a structure. So just don't tell them and build it anyways. Is this your real skin tone? I mean, I'm a little bit more tan now than I was back then. It's like the circle of life fume. You'd love to go to Sicily to an eruption of Mount Etna? I went to Mount Etna, actually. I've been to Mount Etna. It was all right. I don't know what to say about it. It was a mountain for sure. It was all right. I don't know if I would go. I wouldn't go again. But I was happy to go once. Yeah, Twitch will do Twitch will do things to you. I mean, you stay on Twitch long enough. How are you more tan? Haven't you been inside for years? Listen here, buddy. All right. I'll make the declarative statements. I mean, I walk outside not as much as I used to. Yeah, my lamps are actually very orange. I could probably turn this lamp. I'm supposed to be able to control. I forgot how to do it though. Also mid-20s. It's true though. There is an orange lamp. I mean, I could turn myself slightly purple probably. Let's see if I'll show you. Show all of you. That's not working. All I want is the color. Make it larger. See? I'm getting a little bit more here. Am I more purple now? See? That's what happens. You stand in front of things, you change colors. Tell me you see the purple. Go pink for Majin Buu. How is pink any different than purple? They're basically the same color. See? Tell me you see it. God damn it. I want to turn pink. Do you see it? No. I can't see it myself. Smug Fox, I would like to thank you and the Crunchyroll Corporation for today's sponsorship. It's about time. What did we have? Blade Runner. Was that Black Lotus? I think it was Black Lotus. Isn't Crunchyroll owned by Funimation these days? Ooh. Crunchyroll's owned by Sony. Purchased for $1 billion, by the way. 1 billion with a B. That's like 1/24 of my highway budget. So, you know, I mean, they're getting there. Almost $2 billion. I mean, honestly, like $1 billion is a bargain. When you think about Crunchyroll, it works on so many devices. Smart TVs, smart devices, the PlayStation, the Wii U, smartphones. I don't think I'm forgetting any. I think it works on almost everything that that I've played it on. Almost everything. Valadius, thank you.
Subscribed for 9 months.
Not on the world's most powerful gaming console, but everything else it works on. When can I get Crunchyroll in your smart fridge? You probably could. It would be really funny if it didn't work on PlayStation. But at the same time, it would also be, yeah, I mean, it would be great. I'd love to see that. Where's my favorite? Oh, no. Oh, no. I was warned to replace my batteries. Well, that's okay. We're in a low rank guild anyways. We always have the Wii U gamepad. They put so much work into this thing. What the hell is this? It was actually a Twitch bounty board sponsorship hook, so I didn't have to do anything. Gamepad is a crappy Steam Deck. Excuse me. This came out 10 years before the Steam Deck. If anything, the Steam Deck is just a slightly better Wii U gamepad. Thank you. Was the U gamepad a butchered Switch, or did some genius savage the idea? I mean, somebody really thought the future of gaming was going to be portable consoles. And to some degree, they're correct, because I mean, I think the majority of gaming is done nowadays on smartphones, right? Well, hold on. The Wii U isn't like that much better of a console. Have you ever tried? All right, let's do a fun little test. The fun little test is how long does it take to get to the home menu and back? That's it. Just want to close the game and then open it back up. And if I could do that, then it's pretty good, right? That's not it. Hold on. Professional streamer, by the way. I'm trying to... Must be 1. There we go. All right, Izuli, hello. TV was the future of gaming. It sure was. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna see if we can do it in under 2 minutes. We could definitely do it in under 2 minutes, but I still want to see. So we're gonna. I'm not smart enough to get this to count down any faster, so we just gotta wait. Remember Kinect? Kinect actually was an amazing product that was just terrible for video games, but it's actually used in like MRIs and stuff like that. This always takes so long. See, I'm starting to look a little bit more. Yeah, maybe you can get it in under a minute. So about 30 seconds. Remember when they tried to make the Kinect mandatory for Xbone? All right, I'm a liar. It wasn't that bad. It was bad, but it's not that bad. Not as bad as I remember it. I mean, I think they just wanted to like record your living room constantly. And then Amazon got there first with their devices. As well as Google and Samsung and everything else just constantly listening to you. I mean, I mean, there'll be a point where like we as like a species will just forget what privacy and anonymity will mean, right? Like there was a period of time where, I mean, you all know Target, the slightly nicer than Walmart store in the US. They got so good at predicting future behavior. They were sending out coupons to people for like, you know, like maternity clothing and stuff when they were pregnant before they themselves knew that they were pregnant. And this was like, people are getting upset about this like 20 years ago. Just imagine how sophisticated it is now. Like I remember reading at one point, you know, the FBI and the CIA were like actively tracking down who they thought might be potential terrorists based on their spending patterns. I mean, and I'm not talking about like they're buying like terrorist equipment, but I guess they had a certain diet and a certain lifestyle that just kind of, for whatever reason, gave them like a high metric of success. And that's terrifying. Target was using targeted ads. Absolutely. Yep. I mean, I'm pretty sure that was probably part of it, Psychotic. Keep getting ads for a crypto credit card on YouTube. I don't get any ads on YouTube. I pay for that Red tube, that YouTube Red. I pay for that. So I don't get any ads. I mean, we could have flying cars and cyberware augments someday. Yeah. YouTube Red buyer? I like having my YouTube Red. I really do. I don't see what the problem is. Why pay for pre-porn? No, it's for YouTube Red. It's not pornography. Hold on, I'm fixing something. There we go.
Feely Hips just gifted 1 subs.
But Red YouTube Red. That's what then when I started paying for it, that's what it was called. The only hips.
Feely Hips just resubscribed.
Helping out Radio Fiend.
You know it's Shepdog.
Thank you. 2 months. Appreciate it. YouTube Red and RedTube are entirely different things. Which one came first? And what is it? I mean, it's just the one I know of is the one where you know, Google released a service called YouTube Red that got rid of ads. Or are you telling me YouTube created a premium subscription service that was nearly identically named to a pornography website.
Parka Forever just resubscribed
Parka, thank
for
you.
27 months. R.I.P. Grandma.
Thank you very much. Very kind of you. Which one came first? That would be the red tube. You gotta love it. You got to love it. I mean, somebody was having a good time when they came up with that. I wonder if they tried to like contact them and they were like, hey, do you guys mind if you just stop using that website? Like they probably offered them some money and they're like, oh no, we are definitely not changing our names. It's free advertising? I mean, for both, right? I mean, everyone wins. I think everyone wins. I mean, we win. All right, so those who missed Day's stream, we finished the village. There was actually a truly amazing moment. Let's review. There's one moment I want to review. Chat was so mad at me because somebody had redeemed no sharpening. And then somebody started giving me lip because I didn't notice it and I sharpened it and then it sharpened again. And so just in context, chat's mad at me, okay? Chat's been a little wound up. A little tweakers. I did sharpen again, but then this happened. No! Don't die in the lava! No! Ah! I'm sure all of you nerds in chat are the ones that are always like picking the options. I have never tickle their buttholes and call them. That's what I get for sharpening. Look, it's not always the best way to get ahead. I've never seen something just so totally topple over into the lava like that. No! Don't die in the lava. Whatever happened to Teamwork Cast? It just stopped being updated. I'm sure all of you nerds in chat are the ones that are always like... Pretty much it. I mean, the last project that we did was a playthrough for Monster Hunter Double Cross. We might have even done some Generations Ultimate. I ate Teamwork Cast. I ate Teamwork Cast so I could get stronger. Oh, I have to find the other clip. I was just clicking on a clip. I don't know if this is the right one or not. No. The other one was good. I'll have to show it later. You like that? I did end up winning anyways. We got our talent, which was important. Some might say the most important. I mean, yeah. So if you, Emrys, if you have any like deep, pressing questions about Teamwork Cast, I mean, you can ask anything you want. It's no dirty secret. I just ended up streaming on my channel again, and I guess I just ended up doing a lot of solo content. I don't want to say like I'm the John Lennon of the group or anything. But I don't know. The multiplayer Let's Play, I guess, for some of the guys, I mean, I was always willing to show up. They just felt like it wasn't doing like as well, whatever, on YouTube as they were liked. So they just said, we'll just stop. That's kind of what happened. I'm definitely a berserker. I'm like the nicest person I know. Wait, did I forget this guy? Oh, he probably just got home early. That's funny. I hate playing on the gamepad. Christian's still making stuff on YouTube. If you're into game development, you might be interested in his channel. Lazy Dev? Lazy Dev Academy? He's also a father. Lazy Devs. You check it out there. If you're at all interested, we actually played one of his games on stream. Ooh. I'm gonna kill this stuff. What monsters are left for this game? The cool ones. Goldbeard. Abyssal. Lucent. Dia Morales. Savage Devil Joe. This is terrible to play like this, but we're gonna figure it out. Still rock the chin strap? I don't know. I haven't seen a picture of his face. He posts on Twitter a lot, but it's usually not like selfies or anything like that. Halogen is actually the very last monster you fight. Oh no. Like, all right, well, whatever. Oh, what a mess. We're gonna be fine. It's just gonna die. So we do have to get through low rank though, which is, you know, it's gonna be a little work. I was really hoping that would hit his head, and it didn't. Julian, hello. Julian appearing to get a little early access to some upcoming titles. I hope you have fun with those. That was convenient. Woo! I love the hops. Hope I'm doing good and warm. I was very cold before the stream. No lie, Julian probably will get an early copy of Sunbreak. Hops are just worse rolls? Not true. They're faster. Get back to the combat a little bit quicker. I mean, there's pros and cons. Gonna tear this butt up. Well, what if they end up selling like a complete collection, Julian? DP Remake's coming out soon? Is that something that's going to be on the Red YouTube? Starring me? Starring me and you. What? Why is everyone... Why? Why is everybody acting like that? What, can't two old friends star in a movie together? Please. Noxel and I have known each other for years. I should have invited him to my wedding now that I think about it. It was a mistake not to. Although I don't know if he was even on the podcast at that point, come to think of it. I don't even think I even knew him for my wedding. I was still just doing the LP. I think I'd barely done the podcast at all. Maybe a couple episodes. Yeah, I don't know if I knew you well, and you also might have still been in high school, which would have been really awkward. When did I get married? How old am I? 27? No, it's not. Okay. I know the day, but if I say the date, people are going to think I'm older than I am, and that's just not true. I had my parents' permission to get married. I've not been married for 17 years. Am I really 27? Oh, looks like the stream's dying. Gotta go. No, it's fine. Next question. I pass. Really? 27. Why are you gonna ask me something like that? Huh? You don't need to know. 19? I'm not 19. I had a friend come over last night who was actually turning 27 in December. That was hard. That was not an easy conversation to have. It was like, oh, that's great. Why am I crying? He's my... Yeah, no, it's great. No, it's great. It's great to be 27. I love being this age. Actually turning 27? Well, because I already turned 27, so I can't turn to 27 again. I thought I was legit 27. I already turned 27. So now I'm going to be turning 28 next year. I mean, hold on. Hold on. Stop. Stop asking questions. Shut your face, Kinezes. I'll come over there and I'll shut it for you. Hold on. This Shepard's no longer 27, which is why we got to get rid of him. Ah! Hey, it's me. I'm 27 now. Your newest, youngest streamer. All right. Don't worry about that other guy. Don't worry about that guy. That guy was old. That guy was over 30. It's two Shepards. I mean, it gets the job done. That's for damn sure. Hold on. I was going through all the quests. We had like 21 quests left before we got to G rank, which actually isn't really all that many, considering we're running around with a Bracadillo Switch Axe. Rathian? I think it's Rathian. That other guy was 50? Shut it. Can we play Pokemon? I'm not gonna string you along, Julian, and be like, we're gonna play Pokemon. I will almost definitely not play that game. I've been playing a lot of dungeon crawlers recently. Like dungeon games. Things with a lot of leveling up in numbers is like kind of like what I've been into. Which, I mean, I understand. I guess Pokemon is leveling up in numbers. What happened to Nuzlocke streams? We did a couple. I'm not going to be a Nuzlocke streamer. That's like a very distinct crowd of Nuzlockers. Nuzlocke these nuts. Am I getting Rune Factory 5? Day 1 probably, yeah. Diablo 2? No. Probably not. I was thinking about it, and I ended up buying
I
Rune
will
Factory
unlock
4
your
instead,
ass.
and man, was that a good decision. I'm sure Diablo 2 is a good game. Can we play Omega Labyrinth Life? I don't know what that is. Is that good? That sounds like my type of game. Stream the kind of adult Pokemon Kinezis is talking about? Dude, we were just talking about that during Daystream. I guess people want to have sex with Vaporeon? That's like a type of person on the internet? I mean, whatever, man. I mean, hey, if that's what gets you through the day. I guess have fun. I mean, who's... You know, you're not hurting anyone. Just drawings. Buying Rune Factory over Diablo 2 is proof you're a Zoomer. Cherish it. I mean, Rune Factory's not really like that new of a series. I mean, it's a lot more new than Diablo 2. Oh no, I like the dungeon crawler I like right now. I like Julian Carter because it's got this like really weird art style. Like today I had to anger a man with a bunch of mushrooms on his head that looked vaguely like penises in order to fight him. I figured it out. But before I could do that, he got mad at me and he sprayed me with all of his spores and then I disappeared. I love the many different brands of up-down that Switch X has. Did he girt all over me? The screen actually faded to white and then like I got teleported back to the beginning of the map. I'm selling Daystream to you? Try to make every stream a special occasion. It was a good stream though. I mean, like I said, we got through the end of High Rank Village. There was a very tense, very exciting Rathian Rathalos quest. Which we may or may not have completed on our first try. You like Surge. That game's got some weird storyline, but you know what? I'm into it. Like, RPGs should get weird. I feel like a toddler playing because the shoulder buttons are so awkward. Chrono Cross can be its own thing? I mean, but when it has so many throwbacks, I mean, it invites comparison, right? I mean, you are right. God knows it's got one of the coolest soundtracks I've ever heard in any video game ever. First time playing Silent Hill, easy or normal? Depending on the Silent Hill, they have easy, normal, and hard for both gameplay and on puzzles. I do normal. The combat isn't what Silent Hill is really known for, but if it's too easy, you're not going to have as much tension in like wandering around. I mean, as a game, I have to say Chrono Trigger is better. But from a music standpoint, I don't know. I mean, I really do feel like Chrono Cross has got one of the best soundtracks of all time. Never beaten Chrono Cross? It's a game that's always had a lot of issues for me in emulation. I have the actual like discs. I just, by the time I got around to wanting to play it, like, I don't know, it always just felt like I didn't have a platform that I wanted to play it on where it looked okay. Oh, the NVIDIA link says that Chrono Cross might be coming out. That's neat. I mean, I don't know. Am I like a shill? Like, I feel like companies that want to take old titles, clean them up enough so that they're playable on modern displays, and charge money for it. Like, I feel like that's fine. Better than dying in obscurity forever. You know what I mean? Do I moisturize my beard? Sometimes. In the winter, I use Brill cream on it if it feels dry. But I mostly just moisturize my face. That definitely gets moisturized. You want to know what product I use for my... I use the same product for my beard as my hair. If I use any product at all. I'm not using any product at all. This is like Brill cream. Not sponsored. So apparently they really redid a lot of the activators or something. So I use pet dandruff shampoo? It's not pet dandruff shampoo. It's just pet shampoo. That happens to work on human dandruff. Want to see it? Yo, I bet you if we have this exchange right now, Chaos, people are think it's just going to be a bit. Like, they're not going to think it's, like, a thing that I really do. But I did this. I hate this because, like, everyone's going to think I'm crazy. But, like, it actually works better than any other shampoo I've ever had. I'm going to go grab it. What about cat shampoo? I mean, this is very specifically for dogs. This is very specifically not for cats. This is for dogs. I do not have any pets. It's a anti-parasitic and anti-seborrheic medicated shampoo for dogs. Veterinary formula, clinical care. All right. Someone, you're allowed to steal this from me. But I swear to God, there was a period of time in my life where I emailed the company that made this shampoo with the intention of buying it by like the pallet and reselling it to humans. And then they emailed me back and they were really friendly. And they were like, oh, can you tell us where you work? Do you work for like, are you a veterinarian? And I chickened out. Because I didn't want to be like, I'm planning to sell all of your dog shampoo to humans. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the email back from them. It's a bit greedy. It wasn't greedy. It was, I wanted an opportunity to get this very good shampoo into the hands of people. Okay. Here's the email. Hello. I'm so glad you're interested. This is dated Friday, April 15th, 2016. I'm so glad you are interested in our veterinary formula line. May I ask how you heard about our products? Do you own a pet store? You are more than welcome to order directly from us. Attached, you can find our e-catalog. You can order the shampoo per gallon for $55 for a case of 5 units. So it's $10 a gallon. And I can offer you free shipping on your first order over $500. At that point, I think I just chickened out. I don't know that. I was thinking like, I don't want to order $500 worth of pet shampoo and explain to Jen why I have 50 gallons of dog shampoo in our garage. Was I using pet shampoo instead of actual shampoo? Yeah. I use it right now. Like once or twice a week. Hello? Where do you think I came up with the idea? Wasn't out of nowhere. Why do I still have the email? I never delete emails, do you? Are we supposed to delete emails? I'm still on this? What are we talking about still on this? Make Jen use it? She uses baby shampoo. I guess nobody in this house uses normal shampoo. Well, that we can eat the beans and rice. We can't. There's no way in my lifetime I can use 55 gallons of pet shampoo. No, I wash my hair once or twice a week. I shampoo my hair once or twice a week. You don't want to, you shouldn't shampoo it too much. Oh, I mean, the dog shampoo will be in the shower that my mom will be using. That is literally where I grabbed it from. I mean, she's welcome to use your own shampoo. I mean, it's not like you come over like you got to use the dog shampoo. Lather, rinse, shake, and repeat. Is that, you think that's where I learned it? Oh my God, it all makes sense now. Oh my God. She knows about the dog shampoo. And even if she doesn't, I mean, she wouldn't judge me about that. It's honestly very good shampoo. And if anyone has ever suffered from dandruff and your normal shampoo doesn't hack it, you're in a dry area, try it out. Thank me later. That's all I'm going to say. Thank me later. I should have stayed in lunch. What the hell are you trying to say? I have a collar, a leash, dog shampoo, and a Yoshi Chew toy. I have to use medicated shampoo for psoriasis. I'm not going to trust dog shampoo. What do you think this is? The same thing, but for dogs. It's probably a lot cheaper. I'm not a dog. I'm not going to go into that. You want to know the story of how you figured out to use dog shampoo instead of normal shampoo? I'm going to sound like a complete lunatic, and so I'm not even sure that I want to... I'm not sure that I even want to get into it. Oh, you get it for free? Okay, that's cheaper than mine. I was researching the things that can cause dandruff, and in my research, I found that the components in dog shampoo could be safe for humans to use. It wasn't like I captured somebody off the street and I locked them in my basement and I kept lathering dog shampoo on their head and I analyzed their scalp samples. No, I'm not crazy. You know why? Because it works. If it didn't work, I'd be crazy. If it didn't work and I kept doing it, I'd be crazy. But you know what? I use it and it works. Can you analyze how round Gobble is? It depends on how inflated he is. I mean, in general, I'd say he's very wrong. Maybe I think it works. It works a lot better than Head and Shoulders or Selsun Blue or Cartool on its own. Chaos Dragons, that's it. I mean, there's, you know, I mean, if you've dated a girl, there's a 50% chance that one of them had an enormous tub of mane and tail conditioner in their shower. And that's horse shampoo and conditioner. Well, as I think when I first tried it, I was thinking, man, I hope this works. And then it did. Funny that you bounced on his back with blue. A tub of mayo? You're not making sandwiches in the shower. I mean, ask Amatsu. She's probably used mane and tail before. Or at least she's probably had a friend that used one. What if it melted your hair off? I mean, honestly, I mean, it's not like there's so much to go that it'd be that big of a crime. You've tried. There you go. And you're not going to be like, oh, Amatsu horse girl. What about it? I'm talking about how I use dog shampoo, and people are giving me a hard time about it. As a wolf and tiger girl? Well, but you used horse shampoo. I was just saying, because you used horse shampoo, they're saying, like I'm some sort of dog boy. Is it soap-free, scentless? It is definitely scentless. I cannot speak to whether or not it's soap-free. Will not wash away topical flea and tick treatments. How convenient. It's got coconut oil-based cleansers. That doesn't sound like a soap. If I was a different streamer and I said I use dog shampoo, chat would be rioting? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Coconut oil wrecks you? I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, you can actually fish global out of the water. Is my chat just, hold on. Am I just like, are you saying like I'm not normal compared to like normal streamers? I was sent an email today saying I'm in the top 0.1%. Am I safe to pet? I mean, I will bite you. I mean, I've said that before. I mean, that's not a surprise.
It's actually very large among goblins. Thank you very much.
Can't get to the top by being normal? I don't know. I mean, Ludwig seems pretty normal. I mean, he's pretty hardworking and industrious, but I mean, I wouldn't say he's like abnormal. Look, I will bite you, okay? If I see you, any one of you in real life, you're getting bitten. You would bite people? I promise you I will bite you. That is not like some idle like joke. Like it will happen. Is he here? He goes to like 6, 8. He goes to 8. It's not normal to work more than 3 hours? Well, true that. I feel like most top streamers are gremlins in some form. I mean, you'll play video games this often. Or to like, you know, a free-based Twitch chat to this degree. Yeah, I guess you got to be a little tweaky. Get him in the face. You know, Jen still talks about the chili cheese tater tot meal that I had fire cannon. How hard would I lay? I wouldn't break the skin, but I would leave a mark. I think about them sometimes too. I mean, I can't. That's not the sort of thing you could eat regularly. And I do agree. I think red onion really is the way to do it. I mean, white onion's nice, but I think you're right. I think the red onion would add a little something, especially like visually. It would really, like, just as like a color, like a contrast thing. I think it'd be pretty cool looking. Make chili tots from that might actually kill her. She's got a very specific diet. I don't understand it at all. I will get her anything she wants or needs, but I'm not going to feel any sort of concern about whether or not I've got the right food for her in this house. That looks like a lantern. That's exciting. We got our urgent already. Oh my god. You move so quick through this game. Do I have any food allergies? Sometimes chocolate will like really irritate my mouth. But sometimes it won't. That's kind of a gamble every time I eat it. Good night, Izue. Got fresh bread from the Mexican grocery store. Delicious. Go for swimmer. I don't think we're going to get it. And tater tots are nice. If you got a good air fryer, makes them nice and crispy. I always see this quest as the fisherman's friend. And, like, I know Legia Chris is, like, not... he's, like, not your friend. I have no idea why I grabbed that. I was looking at the wrong screen. You know, I mean, I'm not allergic to bread, but if I eat too many carbs, I get insanely fat. You know, I was talking about it with my my buddy last night. And I was talking about how I got real fat once. And I was just doing what they said to do. You know, eat breakfast for the, you know, in the morning. And then, like, once a week, not every night, certainly not every day behind the Domino's, you'd have some pizza and some beer. It wasn't a nightly thing. But man, I would pound away that breakfast cereal. I got so fat. It's terrible. I mean, you could do it for one night, but it's like if you're constantly eating cereal, like you're constantly spiking your insulin and filling your body with glycogen. And so any other carbs you eat, it's like, all right, I guess we're just going to turn this to fat then. I guess if that's what you want, buddy. But big cereal will have you eating it every day. Yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, you've got it's like powderized form, you know? All I eat is sugar cubes. I wonder how long you could actually live off of sugar cubes alone. That would be pretty messed up. Yeah, I don't think it probably wasn't good for it, Hirschman. I mean, it certainly did help things, right? Kin Zaza, the late Soviet classic. Honestly, like, I only started to really become aware of Soviet animation after watching that one YouTube video on the Tale of Tales. That couple that was making the Tale of Tales the other day. You know, even though a lot of famous animators for Disney ended up coming from the Soviet Union, former Soviet Union. The actual Soviet classics themselves were never really... I'm sure they were available to watch in the US, but they were certainly never, like, made popular or publicized, you know what I mean? Chili Velveeta nachos? I mean, that sounds pretty good. I mean, from what I've seen, it's just like Soviet animation. I mean, obviously nowadays there's all sorts of animations that are made for adults. But the Soviet animation, a lot of times from, you know, the really good critical stuff, seems just as applicable to adults as it is to children. And that's really neat. I mean, there was one Olympics where, for whatever reason, they sat down and decided to rank the best animated films of all time. And The Tale of Tales won. It's crazy. You know, little tiny animators, you know, without a huge budget or a huge studio beat out Disney. I mean, that's unbelievable. Until you realize, you know, like the creativity and the hard work that went behind it. I don't think Tale of Tales is that long either, right? Isn't it only like 20 or 30 minutes? It's not, I don't think it's a full 90 minutes. What's my favorite animated movie? I'm assuming we're taking anime out of the mix because then things get a lot more complicated. I mean, as a kid, it was 100% Aladdin. Brave Little Toaster was actually pretty high up there too. Although that movie was terrifying, man. That movie is part of the reason why a lot of people are terrified of clowns. You know, I like CGI movies or CG movies or whatever, but I just, to me, a lot of times they just don't feel the same as, like, you know, hand-drawn or mostly hand-drawn styles. Iron Giant, amazing movie. Did I know Land Before Time has 14 movies? It got, like, into the made-for, like, direct-to-movie syndrome super hard. I think I saw the first two. Yeah, Iron Giant is so good. Yeah, that's a good pick. Somebody's got Iron Giant. That's a good choice. I mean, the air conditioner in Brave Little Toaster goes, like, completely insane. There's a lot of stuff that's really traumatizing in that. Like, to some degree, like, it's apparent that maybe the writer, script designer, animators, whoever, were trying to create something that the adults could resonate with, but it put off some very, like, powerful, like, almost evil energy. Am I making Legia Chris armor? We've got the armor. How's it going tonight, Rick? It's going pretty good. Should easily cruise our way into high rank. A lot of quests in high rank. Don't know if we'll quite get to G rank tonight. I guess it depends on how quick we are. Oh no. Well, so much for those honey. Thank you. At least it wasn't my power talon. That would have been bad. You choked on your own cord being born? Well, that's scary. You guys will be happy to know. You want to know the deepest lore? When it was time for me to be born, I was born what is referred to as breech, which is to say I was being born backwards, which means I was literally being born ready to show hole to everyone. They had to do a cesarean section. I wanted to show hole that badly. Breach and clear? No, not like that. Since the beginning. Oh, no, they did a cesarean. Oh, that's sad. They like forced the birth of your cousin? That's good. It's my favorite animated including anime. Oh, you like that, Nina? Your Name is really good. That's something I saw recently. Akira is probably one of the movies that was influential in the sense in that before series really made it over to the US, the movies were the things that you'd see. They had to do a C-section because of my bulbous head. Watch the League of Legends series and talk about it with my brother. Are you into League, Noxella? I didn't know that. My brother, my brother and I were both like high drama births. He a little bit more so than me. He needed like breathing tubes and stuff. Akira's a movie we're going over in Japanese film class. It's a hell of a thing. I was stealing his oxygen. We were both born actually really early. We were supposed to be born at the end of December, and we were instead born in October. Was my brother born before the C-section? I mean, it was a C-section. They grabbed me first. We're twin brothers. If you did not know. Diablos. Doesn't mean it didn't come out first. They grabbed me first. I mean, I think twins are a little bit more likely to be premature. I'm premature. 2 months early. Identical twins? Wouldn't you like to know? Did he come out before they made the decision? How is this so hard to understand? They did the C-section. They grabbed me first, and then they grabbed him. How many hours do we stream a day? I usually aim for around 8. Sometimes it's less. Sometimes it's more. It just depends on the day. Not slightly premature, but I'm also I was a premature ass man. How do you remember your birth? I don't? I mean, this is what I'm told. I mean, I guess it could all be a lie. Be a weird one to make up, though. God damn it, Renopolis. Well, I was told you were born first to help with my low self-esteem. I've got a lot of problems. Does self-esteem appear to be one of them? I mean, of all the problems I have, does that seem to be the thing that I struggle with most? I guess maybe that's all I needed, was to be told I was born first. Is this 4 Ultimate? This is 3 Ultimate. You know what animated series I really like? You guys ever see the series Dr. Katz? I like that series. My mom's about to come over. I might pull up a couple episodes of Dr. Katz. I think she would like it. Seen My Streaming Frontier. About that. Not sure it's a good idea. I don't want to get into it too much. I have some very strong feelings as to the subject. All I'll say is, until something is readily available for everyone to play independently on their own, probably shouldn't be streaming that. Name names? I mean, they just did it for me. I don't gotta name any names. Anarchiola, what's up? Just doing a little bit of the old up-down with Diablos, you know what I mean? I said I wouldn't do up-down only this playthrough. I promise you I won't. Here, I'll give you a little axe action. It's just like, it's ridiculous how powerful it is. It's not even just because it's slime. Like, this could simply be a 220 raw power file switch axe with blue sharpness, and it would already be one of the best weapons in high rank. Just by that virtue alone. And then they're like, actually, we'll give it like, what is it, 25 slime? What is it? When do you think we'll get a next Monster Hunter? June or July? I mean, it's already announced. Right? Sunbreak? Summer? Steam and, Switch? Now, do you mean a next Monster Hunter? 2023? 2024? January if you haven't played Rise. That's a little silly. So I farmed up everything to make this experience as quick as possible to get through low rank and high rank, and I feel like it was worth it. Yeah, next gen consoles. All right, so Sunbreak's coming out. Let's just pretend it's June 2022. There is normally anywhere between 12 months and a year. 12 and 18 months between Monster Hunter releases. So if it's June of 2022, then that means the soonest we would see Monster Hunter World 2, whatever you want to call it, would be June of 2023. More likely, probably like January of 2024. How does slime work? It's the same as Blast. It just visually is shown building up on the monster before the explosion happens. You know, and you can go back through all the releases over time for Monster Hunter, and they're reliably consistent with putting out a new title every 12 to 18 months. Closer to 18 months than 12 months. I don't know if they've ever done quite that short of a release, but between Try and Portable Third, it felt like a very short period of time. Which is nice because you don't get that feeling of like rushed yearly sequels. 18 months seems to be like the amount of time if you've got two teams to give them like 3 years in between releases to really put some time in. Works for me. Hapuro Boca. Do you think they'll make another movie? I mean, that's not really up to Capcom. I mean, that's not really a Capcom property. That's that director licensing the story from the franchise and making movies from that. To be honest with you, I have not looked up to see how much it sold. I mean, let's see. Legend of the Guild, good show. So it made $2 million in the theaters. Okay. Worldwide box office was 40. No, I'm sorry. That was wrong. Worldwide box office was 44 million. Home market performance was 12 million. So 56 million. Production was 60 million. Advertising is usually that, so 120 million. I mean, it would have had to do like really, really, really good on streaming to track a profit. Rankings on other records and milestones. Lowest #1 domestic. What? Well, there's a lot of 2020 and 2021 movies that fit that criteria. So I don't think it's fair. You know, they were doing releases in the theaters just to give it the ability to earn awards. I bet you they probably made a profit through streaming alone. I'm sure they got 60 million from Amazon Prime or whatever places picked it up from streaming, and it hit at least break even. Didn't I get some of that advertising money? Yes, they did pay me. I was paid. It's about one of 2 times I've been paid by Capcom. You know, if you'd ever want to go through giving birth, I did it once. I wouldn't recommend it. Where's my Optimum royalties? Optimum paid me well. Thank you, Optimum. I did not get paid for the tutorials. That is a misconception. The animated Resident Evil movies look pretty nice. The other time I got paid from Capcom was to do the Capcom Arcade Collection stream, which was really... I never really did it on stream, but it was pretty amazing. I routed a 1 credit clear through the arcade game called Mercs. I'm really proud of that. I really am. That's something that I look back as like as a streamer accomplishment. I did some routing for that game that I don't think anyone ever done before. My positioning with the final boss in that game was novel. And I never played Capcom Arcade again. They had me do some other streams for it, but they wanted me to play Ghosts and Goblins. Play it again on stream? I don't know. I'm probably washed up. Might want to route Ghosts and Goblins? I'll leave that to the Mexican runner. He's the real pro, right? It's kind of a big hat pull, right? Well, I mean, not that big. He's already done? I'll ask him for the... I mean, it's not so much the notes as, like, actually getting the execution down, right? That's not easy. Yeah, I don't think there's a super hat pool. Now, wait, did he eat that, or did that just explode? I think that Delix shot that at the exact wrong moment. Dude, I don't know how he's handling playing, like... I know he's doing, like, a long challenge tournament, but, like, why the Commodore 64? Maximo was absolutely a follow-up to Ghosts and Goblins. Why not? Looks like ass. Nice. Very cool. Is that why I stopped playing Fixanadu? No, I don't think the looks was any part of it at all. I was going through a little retro revival phase myself. Hey, like when I'm ready for streamer retirement, I will probably do a lot more retro games. Someday it'll happen. Those Capcom stocks blow up really big. And these Delixes are awful. They keep hitting you. No, I mean, I kind of love it. Fire cannon. Like, ambiguous game design with ambiguous text and stuff like that. If it's done right, like, it's perfect. It adds an element of mystery and charm to games that is completely absent when, you know, modern game design is built around having, like, an arrow constantly pointing you at the thing you need to go to with, like, fast travel and stuff like that. PSP is retro now? I guess it is. Yeah, it's just like, you know, game development was so much cheaper. You could do weird, risky game development ideas and not be, like, permanently bankrupt as a result of your weird idea. I was gonna say, I really hope I kill him outside of the ground, because then you get to look at his, like, naked little body. Look at his naked little body. It almost looks like he's wearing pants. Doesn't it look like he's wearing pants when you look at him like that? He just looks like he's sleeping. Yeah, like pajamas. He's so colorful underneath his shell. You haven't slept? You call him Hapuroboka. Do the bombs work on him when he's hyper? I assume the tricks still work of, 1 + 1. Yeah. It's been so long, I can't honestly remember. Next up is Giganox. All right. I like Giganox. I don't think he's going to come back in Sunbreak, although he could. He had a lot of vampire-themed stuff, and it wouldn't be that hard to bring him in as a monster where his design already exists. He's definitely distinct enough from, I mean, pretty much any other poison monster where he would still work. I mean, with the way that they've re-innovated minion monsters, incorporating them into the main monster's attacks, I could even see them making, like, Giggy into something that would, like, spray... Sorry, Giganox, have it spray Giggies at you. You know, just going like... Blah, 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 and you got them, like, all stuck to your body, sucking out your blood. I could totally see that. Oh, there he is. Hiding in the corner. I mean, really, there needs to be more monsters vomiting parasites onto you. Should be able to break the head pretty easily right here if he's just gonna... Oh, never mind. I'll take it all back. Still not sure to KO Giganox? Hit the head. Which is not to be confused with tail. I mean, the head is the thing he points at you. It's actually got 2 leg sacks down. So that, the blood-sucking wyvern from Frontier actually had this neat feature turn up where he would suck your blood and then siphon away all of your sharpness. It was really neat. Sorry to kill your babies in front of you like that. Oh no. Man, his ass gets huge when he's laying an egg. You see that? You see how big his ass gets? That thing was like stretching out a pineapple. Not as huge as mine. I don't know. You're the one that was getting awards for our RedTube video, Noxella. You could honestly wear that ass like a sleeping bag. Can and probably should. This is Giganox. My headcanon has always been like it's a Kezu family tree sort of monster. Oh. Well, I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be a one zone clear, but I will take a one zone clear. Is he magical? Those are just the designs on his body. He's got like poison organs that are also probably sensory organs. I think he can sense heat. I think they took it out in this game, but the original, you used to be able to light torches in the caves, and you would get drawn to them. Oh, we're talking about Kayamba? Yes, his mask is magical. It's charged up. He sticks around a lot longer because he doesn't normally take damage. Okay, I think occasionally it runs out of juice and he goes back, but for the most part he just sticks around. I don't know what his attack growth is like, but just him being around is pretty good for applying Slurm. Stuff like that. There's a lot of designs in Tri that are very good that almost never came back again. You know, Giganox and Kuropeko stand out the most. Did it, guys. Thank you for the raw meat. Thank you for the supersized dung. Is Raw Sword and Shield or Element better in Rise? Depends on what combos you're looking to do. If you're looking to get through quests a little bit faster, but also maybe a little bit more boring, Elemental Drill Slash can be very good. But that being said, if you're fighting something that's weak to KO at all, being able to ignore sharpness for the most part and just doing Shield Smash and Shoryugekis into the Reaping Slash is still fine with Raw. I'd say it's a little monster dependent. Agnector. I don't remember Fire Cannon. I don't remember if it's crafting or not. Well, we're almost up to, yeah, we're almost up to high rank already. That's crazy. It's if you like the playstyle of Drill Slash. I personally... The other thing is you could also, in theory, do lateral slash combos. It's not that much worse than Drill Slash. And it's a lot more flexible. But it's definitely monster dependent. For me, it's like Shoryugeki's probably my favorite move on Sword and Shield, and I like building around a build that uses it as often as I possibly can. If anything, I wish Drill Slash replaced the Reaping Slash. I feel like that would be a little bit more of a fun combo to do a lateral combo into the Drill Slash rather than doing just Drill Slash, I think, to Reaping Slash. Nice. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't mind spamming Wirebug Whisperer on Sword and Shield, the same way that I do mind spamming it on Hammer. How does that not flinch? I swear to God, I'm lied to. Like, the Elemental Discharge final burst there is not doing 80% motion value. I don't care what the guide says. It looks like 8 instead of 80. It certainly doesn't feel like 80. Switch X high in a damage tier and rise? I don't know if that's the right mentality to have about weapons. It's fun to play. It definitely works. Combos have never been more enjoyable than in Rise. They were good in World. You've got a lot of choices all the time in Rise. Aren't most of its attacks pretty beefy motion value-wise? Yeah, it's good. You miss Smooth Brain zero-sum discharge spam? I mean, if you want to do zero-sum spam forever, I mean, you still can. You got to use that one Wirebug move that zips you back down to the monster. I think it's an improvement over World overall, which is hard to do because I loved what they did with it in World. So, well, for me, it feels like the time it takes to get out the overhead chop isn't that long relative to the damage that it does. It's not quite like a draw slash on a greatsword, but it's close. And so, like, the standard axe combo, if you look at just the motion values, you might be like, oh, it's not that great. But the moves come out pretty quickly. And you've got a lot of mobility, which means you can continue comboing a lot more than you can if you're just stuck in up-down with sword mode. Now, on big openings, I still feel like, for the most part, you should be doing up downs from your sword mode. And then if your sword mode is enough, you should do your chops. Although with a really good elemental switch axe, I could see chops maybe being better. That's another funny kill. Get a bunch of funny kills this time. It's so funny. Like, I don't know. I don't mean to brag about Monster Hunter like it's my baby, because it's not. But, like, there's not that many games out there that would have, like, unique death animations for the monsters like this. Yes, we're in low rank port. We're almost in high rank. It took like 2 hours to get through the low rank port. That's not bad. I'm a funny streamer? Funny how? Funny looking? Thanks, Julian. I mean, I'm a little funny looking. That's okay. Make me feel funny? Your name is Squishy Bulgogi. Just saying your name is funny. Stinky too, not stinky. Rise has separate village and hub, although it does not have much in the village. Korean barbecue at home stream 1. I don't have, like, a setup for Korean barbecue at all. Well, I mean, I've got, like, a cast iron pan, but I don't know if I would be able to do bulgogi justice in that. Squeezing the cuttlefish anus on their face like, oh, I get the juiciest one! Dung bombs and flash bombs. That's what we need. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, hold on. I can fix this. I can fix this. Okay, yeah, we got lots of it. Okay. I only need 5. It's only 7 and you're falling asleep? Is daylight savings time? Wait, why am I selling them? No! Daylight savings messing you up that badly? 4 is enough. 4 and dung bombs is enough. Guys, we're talking about in the Discord. Daylight saving time is a scam. It's done by the Chamber of Commerce because people buy more when it's light out. The farmers hated it. The farmers did not like daylight saving time. We've been lied to. And here's the craziest thing. You know how you love it in the fall and you hate it in the spring? The spring is the daylight saving time. You could, like, cancel daylight saving time and we'd be able to keep that extra hour of sleep forever. Just call the front office, Chaos. Tell them that you've got explosive diarrhea and you might need a late checkout. And then tell them you're willing to pay an extra $20 for the cleaning because of your explosive diarrhea. Show us the cork board behind the green screen. I should do that. No, it's literally like all businesses are in on it because people spend more money when it's daylight. No, farmers don't need daylight savings time to save their daylight. They hate it because it deprived them of an extra hour they could have been selling things. Where are these things? No, I never got shafted as a night shift worker. I mean, I always got paid for the amount of hours I worked. Cite my sources. Cite these nuts. It's in the Discord. Go watch it if you want. I mean, they find that economically, like, there is a benefit to daylight saving time. It's just everybody hates it. Where are these monsters? They're not in 5, they're not in 2, they're not in 3, they're not in 7, they're not in 8. And there's 2 of them. Where are they? The overnight crew at your job isn't paid for the extra hour? That's probably illegal. Oh no. Why are they both here now?
Show it to me, Daddy. Let me take a good look at your long, hard lance. Oh yeah, that insect blade. Oh, I'd really suck the extract out of you.
Cut it. Cut it. I'm into sucking the extract. Suck the extract out of his Rathian out here. Come on. I say lots of funny stuff. I'm not even trying to be funny. Half the time I'm like, why are you laughing? That would have been a dunk. Thanks for the plate. Look, I will bite. Stop it. Okay. If I see you, any one of you in real life, you're getting bitten. What the hell was that? A weird little animation. Duke Nukem Forever is $4. Do you know my Xbox profile is still like some Duke Nukem avatar that came out? And as a promotion for Duke Nukem Forever, and then when I saw the reviews, I never ended up buying the game. I don't know if I was actually interested in it as a game, or if I was just interested in it as a meme of a game that was never going to get released. The whole story of Duke Nukem Forever and the company that was making it and everything is actually pretty amazing. Oh, I love the sizzle turnip. Your brother bought the collector's edition with all the knickknacks? All I know is they had some extremely poor depictions of women in that game. Released at a time when that was not really cool anymore. I mean, the thing is nowadays, Julian, it's like it's not whether or not a game is a good deal. Like, what matters nowadays is, like, is a game even worth your time relative to other games? Duke Nukem Forever was not scuffed from day one, in the sense that there were builds of the game that looked really interesting. And, like, people would be like, wow, that game looks great. And then, you know, the guys in charge of development would see another game come out and they're like, we have to scrap everything because I want to put that new cool thing. Like, their whole thing was like, they did not want to make and release a Duke Nukem game that was not state of the art in everything. You know, rather than releasing a game with, like, you know, good gameplay, fun concepts, stuff like that, they wanted to be like this technological marvel. And rather than actually work on the game, they were like actively just raiding an EverQuest for like years. Like, in their office, they were just playing EverQuest. Like, they weren't making a game. Gearbox ended up finishing the game, Julian Carter, yeah. Sounds like something I would do. I don't play MMOs. That's my brother plays MMOs. I mean, they had plenty of money. Igway. Like, I don't, like, whatever, man. I mean, it's their company. You do whatever the hell you want. Like, you don't owe anyone anything. Other than maybe the money for the pre-orders. So, like, biggest ending is, like, for me, it's like, I'm not looking for, like, 1 million hours for $50 because that's just, like, not possible. For me, it's more like, in the time I spent with the game, did I enjoy it from start to finish? You can't hold, I don't hold any other video games to the same standard that I hold Monster Hunter, because it's not fair. Because Monster Hunter sets such a high, nearly impossible bar for even itself. And I mean, it shows up a lot of time in the more toxic side of the fan base. But if I can sit down with a game and really enjoy it and really feel invested and engaged and like I'm learning something about the game or it's challenging me in some way, then I feel okay. I hold dogs to the same standard. It's high rank time. Yeah, I don't know what planet you'd be on to say Monster Hunter is buggy. I mean, does this one specific version of Monster Hunter have performance issues? Absolutely. It regularly drops frames. It could definitely run better. The Wii U is itself maybe not the right platform for it. But, like, in terms of, like, playability, it's fine. Yeah, like, like, I would much rather take, like, an 8-hour game that keeps me going from start to finish than, like, a 60-hour game that's just, like, a full-on slog. Plenty of time. I'll tell you, though, I was playing my little dungeon crawler yesterday. Ooh, man, was I tweaking. Oh. So, without really any spoilers, it's a dungeon crawler, okay? So you've got your little squares. I might have to run downstairs just to show you guys the map. So you go to this main floor, and on the main floor there are all these like little spots where you fall through and it's a pitfall. It's very common in these games. And every time you fall into the pitfall, you go in the basement. And then you got to climb out of the basement and you get up to the main floor. And so I probably fall into the basement 30 times. And I'm like, man, am I pissed falling in this basement. But finally, I get out of there. I get to the 3rd floor. I clear out the back area. I get into the next area. Fall down again. Bam! 3rd floor, all the way back down to the basement. So now I gotta climb out of the basement, and then I need to get up to the 3rd floor again. And if the first floor took me an hour, that 3rd floor, like, my heart rate is going right now, guys. It was like 2.5 hours as, like, I desperately tried to find a way through. And it was every time I fell down, back in the basement again. And then I get to another puzzle. So I'm on the 4th floor. And I got to navigate a little bit, and I get teleported back, but it's not to it was back to the start of the 4th floor. I get to what I think is the end of the puzzle on the 4th floor. I go down a ladder, and I find another hole again, and I'm back in the basement! And I gotta go through it all over again! It's just like, get me out of this basement! I just want to fight the boss! This game is called Undernaut's Dungeon of the Yomi. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get the Switch, and I'm gonna go to the cathedral, and I'm gonna show you guys the basement. I beat it. I beat it. Well, I'm so happy when I finished it, but I was like, get me out of this basement! I'm not gonna plug it into the dock. I'm just gonna show it to you. Give me 1 second. Screw it. I want to plug it in. I'm going to show it to you guys. I don't know why it's not turning on. Oh, it's turning on. I think. Why aren't you turning on? Turn on! Ow! I might have taken... Hold on. I might have taken the thing out. What? I just have to show you the basement. We're getting there. It's on every platform. These are my guys. Wait. I got ambushed? Oh, I love Undernauts. The music's so cool, too. I'll make sure the Switch is working in time for the Jono stream. Hey, these are my guys. God, stop picking things up. I gotta show chat. Hold on. The nice thing is you can't really make any permanent mistakes. Is that OLED? No. It's the most scuffed thing I've ever done on this stream. I'm getting to the basement. Like a permanent mistake would be like promoting a character or setting something up in some way you can't go back, but you can change your class and redistribute your attribute points at pretty much any time. Yeah, no, I'm getting to the basement. Well, one of my characters is killing themselves because they deal damage when they attack. They hurt themselves when they attack. It's not a screenshot. This is called Undernaut's Dungeon of the Yomi. Does it mean running around? Hold on, I gotta go through the prison. Gotta go past the spider lady. Gotta go in here. Oh, it's a great game. I love the art style. All right, we're almost there. Somebody, if you get this game, okay, feel free to come back to this point in the stream and look at my map. First of all, this is the basement. This is how big the basement is. It's 2 whole screens. Okay, now, every time you see a little red X, that's me falling in the basement from the main floor. Okay? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That was 15 times I fell in the basement on the main floor. Now, if you think that's bad... Oh my god, I'm getting so mad just thinking about it. This is the 3rd floor. So that was the main floor. This is the floor above that. This is how many times I fell in the basement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40 times in the basement. 40 times I fell in the goddamn basement. Let me show you what that looks like. It's like supposed to be a test. And like the only hint they gave us is don't walk forward frivolously. And you just hear this music over and over again. Wah, wah, wah. And like I'm killing everything. Like I'm so powerful at this point.
It's coming in 4 hours. What is possibly
All right.
debatable
So I'm gonna
about
get
that?
us to the third
4
floor.
hours.
Okay? This is where the butt trauma happened. Okay? So here I am. Like, I wonder if I could walk forward. You know, a thing you do in video games, walking forward. Oh no, I'm in the basement again. So now, I'm up here. I gotta get out of the basement. So I gotta scroll down. And then I'm just running. God damn it. Why am I getting knocked out? This is... Wait, no, I put strength. That's okay. I can fix that. I just put strength on my wizard. All right, this is me getting out of the basement. Now I gotta run back upstairs. This is attempt 2 out of 40. All right. Time to map out another square. I wonder if this is it. Oh no, back in the basement again. Back in the basement. It almost broke me. Oh, so hold on. I want to show something. I want to show something interesting. So this game says you can do self-management. So what that means is you could job change at any time. So I job change my sorcerer back to being a sorcerer. And I could redistribute my attribute points at any time. They're all going into intelligence. Pretty cool. Or I could turn my sorcerer into a fighter or something if I wanted. It doesn't matter. So I like the game. I recommend it. It is a little bit on the easier end, at least for me. How many waifus do I have? I have my self-inserted fan fiction, and I have 5 female companions. But I wouldn't say I have any waifus. It's not like about that. Do I think there's a trick about these floors? For the main floor, kind of. For the second floor, no. What game? Undernauts? Dungeon of the Yomi? A JoJo with a harem? My character does look very JoJo-esque. He's a shield user. He protects the party. Labyrinth of the Yomi. I'm sorry, it's not Dungeon of the Yomi. It's Labyrinth of the Yomi. That developer has a lot of other dungeon crawler games. It's called Undernauts because you'll be going in the basement a lot. Yeah. Shields are cringe. I mean, it's pretty important. Like, you know, if you start fighting hard guys and you don't have somebody blocking, like, your team, like, so many of my guys die from one-shots. Other than, like, my main self-inserted fan-fiction character. I'm not shield hero. That's not what I am. I'm just, I have the shield. And I have a team full of female companions. But that doesn't... Not... Okay. Hold on. No, let's do this. Let's look at my characters. So that's my guy right there. That's Shepard. He's the bulwark. He's got a shield. All right, that's normal. That's cool. This is Big Sis Kazu. A delinquent student often expelled for fighting. Joined the company to bail out her senpai who took a fall for her. But she's at least a high schooler. This is Mari-chan, a world-class gymnast who was suspended after a dispute at a competition. That's not like... She's an adult. I like her. This is Dr. Megumi. She's the cleric. This is you, a traffic cop who is reprimanded for a reckless car chase. She's got a bow. Hold on. Trying to get it to focus. This last one's a little weird. Yeah, she's supposed to look like a cop. A high school occult fanatic. Okay. I got maybe two high school girls. It's not a harem. She's the wizard. I'm not showing off my harem. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. One of them's a fighter. Technically, she's called a tactician. But she's really not much into tactics so much she hits things really hard. She's my single target physical DPS, and then my magician is either single or multi-target magical DPS. You does ranged physical and support stuff. And then Ayami was originally a ninja, but I switched her over to a fighter. Because I was stuck in the basement, Hamatsu. Now, there is wine in the game, Turnip, but you use it, you give the wine to a mimic, and he puts you into a dream about treasures, and then you collect treasure in his dream after you give him wine. It's a talking treasure chest. It wasn't my basement stream days. I just kept getting dunked into the basement. I spent 5 hours in the basement. You actually can get really strong gear in the drunk dream. Turnip. It's definitely worth visiting. It's definitely worth saving your wine to give it to treasure chests. My only complaint is I'm a little over-leveled because I spent 5 hours grinding in the basement. You know? Am I specifically only using girls on purpose, or is the game forcing you? Okay, hold on. There's something that I want to show. I took a screenshot of this. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to show it. And hopefully you could see it. To keep our activities hidden from prying eyes, we rented out candy stores to use as our front for our illegal job interviews. What do you think that's about? Look, your company in-game lore is the only company that is actively hiring women. And so I thought it would be lore appropriate for me to have a lot of women representation. I'm not playing out my shield hero dreams. I have lots of mature women on my team. Thank you. Sounds exclusively like two. All right, one girl is definitely high school. The other one's like a high school dropout. Would demon hunting companies in the USA lobby for underage workers slaying demons? Absolutely. They wouldn't even do it illegally. They would just legalize it. Jim, this is undefined? Look, there are character designs that are not cool. And I don't have any of those people on my team. Does Jen know about this game? She tried her best to pay attention to me as I complained about the basement over dinner tonight. She really did really well, guys. I mean, I have to give her credit. She didn't like completely pass out in a narcoleptic stupor. No, she really did. No, she really did. She's like, I'm sorry. She's like, I'm sorry. I'm paying attention. She's like, I'm glad you got out of the basement. I'm like, thank you. Thank you for listening. No, she really did, though. It's really funny. I think she ended it by saying, I'm glad you're having fun with your game. I was like, yes. I'm having fun with my game. It's time to put on a hat? Should have seen the start of today's stream. That was something. The start of day stream, really. Really, any of the start of the streams is kind of a time you should be around for. A lot of high energy. I get amped up listening to the Delay Llama. Man, it's hard to evade through that tail. Is Jen doing any Animal Crossing with the expansion? Who do you think's playing on the Switch tournament? Who's on the Switch right now? She's into reading. She's been reading recently, which is a good thing. It's a fun title for the Switch, but I mean, obviously it's the same game no matter where you play it. Get shot a fart in my mouth. Oh, I'm drowning. He won't do it. Coffee shop where you summon characters with amiibo. Can you summon Yoshi? It's like no avoiding that, really. How am I doing? A little elevated blood pressure. We were just talking about being stuck in a basement. But outside of that, I'm doing all right. I should probably heal. I think I'm one hit away from dying. My water resistance should be okay, though, right? I'm never going to dodge any of those. I mean, I'll dodge one maybe someday. Where does he stay? Does he go up on land? I have no idea. So in this game, they're much more generous about giving you honey. I think I've already got 600. Which is a lot of honey. He just zoomed right on it. It is very similar to a Legiana tail flip, isn't it? I mean, that's when you think about it. Underwater is just the air with more stuff in the way. What a clever reuse of the animation. Am I high? No, Turnip's right. No, that's very similar to Legiana's tail flip.
Just resubscribe.
Thank you for 1 year of
Finally
scammed no hole. You're very welcome,
Thank you for
Papaya
1 year
Apple.
of scammed no hole.
It's like if Monster Hunter were in space. Man, the game does not run well underwater. Like, it cannot handle this at all. How's everything? I finally got out of the basement, which I know out of context is just going to sound concerning, but it's actually a moment for great rejoicing. How's everything with you? The one you put us in? No. Am I still there? Oh no, I left the basement. I can't show you. You'll have to go back and look at the VOD. Don't worry about it. Or do worry about it, but don't dwell on it. That's full gluttony. I'm always in the basement, never left. Actually, hold on, Silver Direwolf. There actually is a drunken treasure chest in the basement. Now, how did you know that? Only 8 more days? It'll be over before you know it. There actually was a drunken treasure chest down there. You can get some good equipment out of it. ProCow's not here, right? Why is there a hunter named Cow Puncher? You still in your pocket? I think I put you back in the box. Double Baroth. I guess we want what? We want potions, we want cleansers. Probably buy those by now, right? No, you're around for more than one quest. I mean, I haven't used you yet. If that makes you feel any better, here we go. Cleansers? Could buy them. That's right, it doesn't say whether it's day or night. Oh, it does. Right there. Use you? You would just end up getting turned into a gunpowder. And then I would lose track of you. The best I could do for you... Alright, I've got a plan for you. I have a plan that's going to make you a part of me forever. Yeah. No, you're going to reinforce my bones. Oh, that was scary. That was only an 85% chance of succeeding. You've become this energy drink. All right. Goodbye. Now you will always see the world. Is this a 4 stream now? It is. Yep. You only last for one quest? In some ways, you last forever. Think about it this way. If you're very lucky, well, one way or the other, you're going to see a hole as you leave my body. Bopper, thank you. And could you ask for a better gift, really? I don't think so. It's like impossible to evade that roar. I don't care what anyone says. Everyone is entitled. You don't want to keep it to yourself. Getting kind of lucky with the flinches here. Oh, I didn't bring any dung bombs. For some reason, I didn't think that would be an issue. I was very wrong. Oh, this is going to be an issue. Oh, this is going to be bad. Is this progress for high rank? It is. Yep. Double Baroth quest. Kind of interesting for a key quest, right? I mean, I like it. Now that felt like that actually did damage at the end there. Baroth was actually like a really hard fight in Monster Hunter Tri Silver Direwolf. If you've never fought him there, he was tough. Even by 3 Ultimate, he feels much more manageable. I mean, you know, as a wall, like, in Tri, like, Baroth, like, earned it. That was tough. Well, World, he was, like, literally a joke. He was actually brought back for Generations Ultimate. But he wasn't made particularly strong, at least not in the way that Barioth was. Rip Baroth. I mean, it's interesting to go back and think about the games where the monsters, you know, equipment took so much longer to grind, so people didn't have gear really where they should have. And people were timing out. I mean, it's insane to think that you take 50 minutes nowadays on anything, but it happened. I'm assuming he's in 8. No. 1, 2. Oh, there he is. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, no, I mean, what they did to, I mean, Baroth, the only thing Baroth has for him in World is if you let him hit you, he actually does okay damage. It's just like, he's got like such low life. I like it when he has mud just on his body. It looks like he's wearing like a little sweater. Like a little mud sweater. But he's cute. Grandma's home. Oh, that's amazing. We did gape for Grandma. Didn't we gape for Grandma and it helped? Only potions for healing. Okay. I'll see if I can do you one better and not heal at all. I might die to mud, though. She got out of ICU after the gate. You know, you'd like to really think it meant something. You know what I mean? Like, what if it did do something? I mean, did you ask her? Like, did you feel something? No sharpening? Okay. She's wanted to go home. I mean, I don't blame her. I gotta stay away. No, I'm getting mudded. Oh, I'm so dead. Ooh. Haven't healed yet. Well, I mean, the shock has healed. Woo. Oh my god. Pixel in a dream. This is exciting now. No sharpening either, right? Oh boy. For some reason, I thought he slept under the mud. And I don't know why I thought that. Psych Mom of Doom, hello. Let's get the hands here. The weird aura when Kayama gets hit, it's his invulnerability field. He's invincible all the way up until the point when he isn't, in which case he dies. Did I get the artillery mask yet? No, I forget how to unlock it. If you know how, like, I might use that instead. But honestly, lamp with ultimate mask isn't a terrible combo. You honestly believe the gape did something. It's channeling a lot of powerful energy. A lot of gape energy. I mean, we gotta commend Grandma as well, though. I mean, that's a fight that she had to do, right? Can I mod in a gape mask? What masks are best offensively? I know the lamp mask and the whetstone mask both have very high attack scaling. The cannon mask isn't bad either, but it's mostly best when it's paired with one of those other ones. So if you just want damage, those are okay. But I mean, there's other ones that still have higher like health or recovery times. And then if you're just hoping that they'll do statuses and stuff like slime or poison or para, then those might be fine even if they're not doing more damage. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with Rathalos and Ultimate Mask, honestly. I think those are both great masks. You know, Fluffy Mask is nice in a lot of ways, but they don't attack at all with it, so that's a bit of an issue. Their base masks, like the Pincer Mask, I guess, for Kayamba is actually pretty okay. Crimson. Kuropeka. 7-star Rumble in the Great Desert for the Artillery Mask. Interesting. I don't think I'll do it. I think I'm fine with what I have. The Maldi plushie idea has been submitted by Apple. So it might happen. I'm hoping it does. I'm hoping it'll be reasonable. Like, I have no idea how much it's going to cost. I assume it'll be around $30, but I have no idea. Can you submit a chocolate starfish idea? No. Eat my ass. I mean it, literally. Eat my ass. Shepard chocolate flavor butt nuggets. Buy it today. Yeah, I'm sure that'd go great. I'm sure we'd sell out. There's a nice chocolate starfish in the basement for you. That's what it was like. That's how I felt. That was the emotional response I had every single time I fell into that basement. Ask McRaptor. I asked him about OnlyFans. I did ask him about OnlyFans. And to his credit, he didn't treat me like a complete lunatic, so. Is Maldi going to squeeze the redemptions? I don't want anything that's going to jack up the cost, Theo. It's going to be a little Maldi. If you want to buy it, you can. I'm sure I'll get paid something for it every time you buy one. So if you want to buy a Maldi, enjoy your Maldi and support the stream. That may happen. If we sell out, maybe we can make a Maldi 2.0 with a little upgrade. Somebody I know wants me to have it so you squeeze them and a little pineapple comes out. You watched a GOTG stream? I don't know what that means. I don't know what is GOTG? Ghouls and Ghosts? I have no idea. Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it looked perfectly okay. People were really crapping on it during the reveal. Hey, oh my god, I'm so good. Oh my god, am I good. Did you see that? Is that the sponsor I ignored? No, I keep getting blasted. I feel like Kayamba helped. If not directly, at least a little bit emotionally. Oh, 100% luck. The iframes are not that generous. I love, like, what other monster in the game is there that, like, cowers in runaways in fear? Nothing. Man, it's great having all this thunder resistance. Me? I don't... Oh, is that because I zone sometimes? Whatever, man. I don't want to go into the zone. I know you're in the zone. Oh my god, he's so far into the zone. Come over here. God damn it. I knew it. We're going to have a surprise for him when he lands. I knew it. But he was so far away. I love it. Like the scamper away, like the fear. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. But you know what? Exhausted now? I'm assuming you got the call off. I mean, the thing should be here. Oh, come on. That's... Oh, no! Can I get it? Okay, I can get it. That's about as far as it was going to get into the zone line. Sexy hair today? Dude, I messed it up so bad when I was tweaking out over basements. Did I vacuum it? I do know about the zone lines very well. I was talking about a video game in which I was stuck in the basement for like 5 hours. How many times was it on the second floor? 40 times. That was easily like 80 minutes at least, if not like 120 minutes, at least 2 hours on the second floor alone. Unforgivable. What game is that? Undernauts? What is it again? Labyrinth of the Yomi. Good game, recommend. It's full price right now. I'm not sure if you like those type of games so much you'd pay full price, but if it drops down to like half price, it's an easy recommend. Or if it's cheaper like on PC or something. I paid full price on the Switch, but I had a gift card, so I just used the gift card. That person's using an Oregon switch axe, and that looks really good. Make the Oregon switch axe? So, interesting. The Kuropeko switch axe actually upgrades into the Oregon switch axe. But my plan for a fire switch axe is Dire Morales. Like, I am actually going to be making and using the Dire Morales switch axe. Next, I spent like 2.5 to 3 hours on Saturday making the switch axe. I'm going to use this switch axe. Like, there is zero situations where I'm not using the switch axe. It took so long to make it. And I'm going to use the Dire Morales switch axe on Abyssal, Hollow Gen Moran, and does Lucent Narga, is it weak to thunder or fire? The Shepherd I know used to fight against the Slimelets. Now he's part of them. It's a great status for if you don't want to upgrade a ton of elements. Dude, I just did that portable third playthrough that was like, I made like 4 elemental dual blades. We desperately need to update the spreadsheet, Chaos. It's actually really bad. I'm not letting anybody touch my spreadsheet. Stop biting me. What is this? There are 5 elements? Well, if you've got 4, that means there's one that you'll almost always have a secondary weakness for, right? I mean, the ultimate spreadsheet is for when we fight Hollow Gen. You can't fight Hollow Gen unless you've killed everything else. And Abyssal. Or not Abyssal. To kill everything and Savage. And Abyssal and Lucid. No, there are event quests for them. What do you mean I will have enough HR? Don't do this to me. There are event quests for them. Man, this Roggy's got moves. Well, the other Froggy's already disappeared. That feels really bad. If I have to grind HR in this game, I'm going to tweak out. I mean, I guess I could always play online with people. Yeah, we're in high rank now. High rank port. I've tweaked a couple times this stream already, actually, Papaya. I don't want to be like, oh, you missed it, but I definitely was like earlier. Was it before or after I was talking about dog shampoo? Oh yeah, we were tweaking a little bit earlier, weren't we? For the start of the stream. I forgot about that. That was a good time. Can I get a second chain for Hinata? Don't mind me, just walking my Hinata. He doesn't wanna walk, he wants to fly. It's not a harem game. I should have had more guys. I knew it. That's a lot of bird whipping gems. I mean, I got pretty lucky with Banburo. Like I was like full of energy. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Dude, I'm totally gonna destroy one of my monitors. He's not Durham Burroughs. He's not supposed to fly into the air. He's not used to it. No, 18 could be college. I was 18 years old and in college. Brachydios? Jesus, I felt like I just spent all day fighting a Brachydios. Do I hear Cope first thing into the stream? But I think that argument would work with Jen. She would probably want to know why I had all female companions in the game. I'm 27 now. What age did I finish school? $21. I did a master's. I got it done very quickly. Just in time to start streaming for a living. Yep, right out of a master's program into streaming. That's me, SDShepard. I mean, you can tell, right? Friends who finished their PhDs at 26? Wow, so accomplished. Some undergrads have like a combined undergrad with like graduate degree program. He actually feels easier in high rank for some reason because he moves like a little bit faster. I feel like I talked about my degree in the podcast more than a few years ago. Child prodigy, really. You know how it is. I was like Doogie Howser. He's a doctor, but he looks like a child. No, I know, that's me. Now I stream video games for a living. The original House? Dude, what if there was like a combination between like House and Doogie Howser? It's just a kid that was just like fed up with life. This is a little scary. Getting hit hurts. Did they really call Doogie House? Oh, they probably did, didn't they? That's like a boomer reference in itself if you even know who Doogie Howser is. That's actually very suspect, right? What am I saying about myself? Young and worldly. How old? I was having dinner last night with a friend who's turning 27 as well in December. And that was fun. Noxella. Just for reference, how old are you turning? This is gonna be really bad. This is gonna be awful. Noxella is also 27 years old. You are not 30 years old. There is no goddamn way. You have turned 30 years old. Yeah, I visited you a sophomore when I was a senior in high school. Right? Is that right? Oh, that is not good. Oh, that is not good. Did you at least eat the Domino's pizza behind the Domino's on your 30th birthday? Wasn't I married? It was a shotgun wedding when I got married at that age, that young. You didn't find out you found out how old Noxella is. You did not find out how old I am. So how old is old enough to be like, wow, this person might know something about the world? And then how old is it like, where you're like, man, this guy is kind of creepy. Like, why is this guy still playing video games? Doesn't he have something? Doesn't he have like a lawn he needs to mow? 40. 40 is the age where it's like no longer relatable. Do you remember how one of the guys playing Smash Room thought I was an undergrad too, and you asked him how old he thought I was? See? There you go. Because I was surprised he thought I was an undergrad and not a high school student. I have an admirable physique and stamina for my age. Thank you. I don't even know if it's worth going for his face. Come on, not again. Nobody knew about my fraternity? Well, because it wasn't on your campus. So why would they know anything about it? You're the one that was hanging out with like every guy that came into your room was in his boxers, Noxella. Every single one. Jealous? A little, a little bit. Did I not was in college? I wasn't normally that new. You once had friends bring ladies from campus in your living area and they thought I was 60? Are you like... Alright, hold on. I shouldn't laugh. Are you like severely bald or wrinkly or have gray hair? Why would they think you're 60? Were you sipping on like a tall cup of Metamucil taking diabetes medication? You're shaven? Okay. I mean, if you're completely bald, I mean, it goes a lot of... It can add or take away 20 years. We're like Rich Evans. Bless Rich Evans. Bless him. There's no way you get confused by 60-year-old in your mid-20s? I get confused as mid-20s all the time. Thank you very much. Not 60. Bracky's pretty much living now. People think you're mid-20s when you're 32. Jen looks much younger than she actually is. And it used to bother her for some reason. And I'm like, don't. Someday you're not going to be that young. And you'd be like, hell yeah, this is sweet. What am I trying to say about her age? Like, she got carded. Like, regularly when she'd been able to drink alcohol for quite some time. Does she like it when I call her old? No, now she's at the point where she doesn't want to be old. Oh, he's running. You had a lady laugh at your driver ID at 21? That's not nice. Although you did show your driver's license, and it is kind of funny. I mean, it's not. It wasn't because of your age. It's like it's a funny picture. It is funny. It has some powerful McLovin energy going on there. See ya, Papaya Apple. 7 more days? I mean, if you've got a passport Amatsu, you could just use that. Although I guess if you don't have a passport, that's the whole purpose of the real ID or whatever it is. This is awful. Part of the game I'm in, we are in high rank port or guild, whatever you want to call it. We're doing our key quests. Need the stake. Don't hit me. The worst part is he blows you up, and gives you slime at the same time. I gotta get him with a paintball. Here. He's probably gonna go eat. He's gonna punch a Rhinopolis and chew on them. Or not. Well, he should be getting exhausted soon. I mean, you say slime other players, but your shakas can explode on you. But then, yeah, I guess it works for hunters exploding on other hunters as well. So I looked it up, and there's 2 upgrades for this switch axe in G rank. The nice thing is like the functional upgrade requires only commons. The pallium is obviously nice or whatever, but it is absolutely not necessary. I guess we'll grab the shiny. There's no reason not to. I mean, sometimes it could be a gem. Most commonly, I think it's tears. Then you get mystery slime out of it, too. Gonna be begging for a slime set. I fought him for like 2 or 3 hours on Saturday, so I have plenty of those base materials. So this was long, but this wasn't as long as the quests were when we were farming him the first time. Those were taking like 25 minutes. I tried to do that thing where you roll into the explosion. And I failed. I think Chacha's going in for the healing over there. He doesn't get exploded. He just enrages so much later on. His feet are kind of funny looking. They really do look like dinosaur feet. It's also kind of crap that you could break his horn, but it still kind of remains a hit zone. I don't like that. When it's broken, it should just be broken. Thanks, guys. Carried by Shakalakas yet again. I mean, I think you can get shiny slime as either carves or capture rewards. He's a literal dinosaur. I mean, I guess that makes sense then. How do you compare Shakalakas to Miguel in Texas? Very difficult to compare. I would say Miguel and Texas have higher highs, but also lower lows in terms of like actively sabotaging you. The Shakalakas are pretty consistently from the very beginning very helpful. The Texas and Miguel, they can be real menaces though, because I give them bombs, and so all they do is just bomb all the time. Aren't most brute wyverns dinosaur-like? I mean, they're all bipedal. Featherless. Human? What do you got for me, Iggy? We got a good amount of money. We're up to 250,000. That's not bad. Hey, this is Christian's character, the wolf. Pretty sure that's Christian's character. You guys remember that? Shepard and the Wolf? Oh, that was a good series. That was pretty good. You had no hunters? They're pretty nice. They're actually giving some okay things periodically. How do I get those guild cards? These are real guild cards. Denver might be here. I'd probably have to check under the other save, right? Look at all this honey. We're like rolling in the honey. Holy crap. Ados? Ados should hopefully definitely be around. This part, Noxel is like watching and judging. Okay, let's see if I still have it. Is that good? Okay, that was pretty good. That wasn't frame perfect, but that was pretty damn close. I don't know if I can check guild cards. No. Old Shepard did it faster. Definitely he did, but he had a lot more practice. All right, I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm going to go in the basement. I'm good for tonight. What are the plans for this week? Night stream tomorrow. Wednesday, day stream is Naked Elatrion. So here's the deal, guys. Might be moving around the night stream this week. I'm thinking about it. Or I'm just going to cancel all the night streams, Wednesday and Thursday. In either case, no stream Friday. No stream Saturday. My mom is coming here. My mom's coming to visit me. And I'm not streaming. I'm going to spend the time with my mom. So that's where I will be. I might stream Sunday afternoon or evening. Depends. We'll see. But either way, we'll be back on Monday. Have a lovely time, my mom. Thank you. I plan to. So fun stream. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the mods. Thank you for the viewers for staying watching. Everyone who subscribed, thank you. Appreciate you. Give her real shampoo. I'm sure she has real shampoo. We will likely be finishing... we'll definitely be finishing high rank guilds tomorrow. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 quests left. And then we're up to Goldbeard. So I probably have to think about what I'm going to do for my armor set. I don't know what I'm going to do for my armor set in G rank. There's some pretty wild stuff that shows up. There's some crazy quests. There is a triple Baroth quest and a triple Royal Ludroth quest. There's a triple Gobul quest in the advanced quest. That's crazy. That's in G1. What does G2 have? Stygian? Is there just G1 and G2? Are you kidding me? Seven-star. Is 8-star quest? Are they not a thing? I don't understand. There's so many goddamn quests in this game. It's just 7-star. All right. All right, I'm leaving. I love you.